Yeah, I'm back here, asshole.
What's going on, guys? Reaper, Vet Tony, and whatever. Yeah, we've done already hit our destination like, I don't know, 5 hours ahead of time. Because somebody doesn't know how to fucking drive slow to meet a deadline.
I got one speed, motherfucker.
Yeah, retarded. So how does that go in light years?
Very fast.
In his mind.
My agree.
Anyway, yeah, we're supposed to be up here around 9. It's 8 o'clock now. We've ate breakfast and got coffee and all that other horse shit. Smoked a couple cigarettes and cigars and slept a while and yada yada yada. So we're waiting on Father Time to get over here. We're gonna go hit storage real quick and make sure everything's fine and dandy. You guys know the last time we were up here was, I think, our last road trip, and the judge had returned. Well, now it's really returning. So we're gonna say we go check that shit out.
Good.
Let's try this. Remind me never to lose my keys again. Hi, I've never had another person in the back seat with me before. Let alone my own father.
This is how you fill the gas tank on your GTO.
Yeah. Anti-theft device.
Not recommended.
Full retards too.
But it's a retarded. I'm gonna splash a little in there.
I hear it sucking fuel now. It sounds good.
Sounds better.
Whoa! Shit!
Damn it. When it starts, you're gonna have to move it.
Did it burn it up already? No, we can't move that quick. Brakes.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna have to creep it.
Oh shit! Put it out!
Put it out. Smother it.
Judge is officially loaded, man. Baby's going home. Baby's going home.
One thing I don't like is these.
You see, even Father Time display this a Reaper's calling card. Well, gentlemen, car's loaded. Shit ton of stuff out of storage is loaded. homebound and down again. So we'll have a bunch of work on Pontiac coming up here very shortly. I've probably been wondering why I haven't been posting many videos the past month or so. Actually, I haven't posted any until just the other day. My computer's going down, and I've been busy as hell. Mostly computer. I just haven't been able to get it to really edit and not freeze. So, Father Time's going to be home for a couple days. I will commandeer his computer to add a few videos and try and get caught up. But anyway, that's what's been going on, guys. Got some parts in for the Chevelle the other day. Got the rear deck filler panel, and I'm waiting on rear package tray to arrive so I can cut all that out and weld it back in. Anyway, see anything interesting along the road trip, you know, put it in a video. Robert, this is Reaper, over. You see that jackass that just passed us trying to be all cool and shit? That blue car. It was. His little car sounded like it was gonna fucking blow the engine straight at its own ass. He was leaning back like he was Limp Bizkit driving down the highway. They're cranking the stereo. He's all like, I can hear it in the background. Alright, princess, go back to your nap. I'll hit you up later. So fucking dead. He's got a head cold, man. Oh yeah. Your forehead is blocking the reception. Oh look, Greg. We're in your neck of the woods, dude. Kansas City. Yeah, like I said last time I came to Kansas City, there's a lot of stupid fucking asshole drivers out today. Every time you come to Kansas City. I don't know how you live up here, man. So if you see an orange car on the trail, you know the Reaper was here. Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you want? Go give me a kiss. Go give me a kiss. Tony, look at that. He's like, what the fuck? Not at the gas station, man. Come on. Tony, wave. All right. Oh, God.
A little bit. He's still a little mad. He's mad about it. I tackled him at the last time we talked, gave him a big old kiss.
Oh, a hug and a kiss, and it's going on YouTube and Facebook.
I got some pictures of your car.
Oh, that's cool.
I charged him $50. Got enough? Yeah.
Excuse me? You're not even 20 feet away. Hell's wrong with you?
Shit in my seat. No, you can't.
Alright guys, so I don't know if I ever discussed about any of the history of the Judge. The old man bought one back in '69 when he got back from Nullen, brand new. And I got mine exactly 40 years after he got rid of his in 2009. So tell us a little history of how you got your Judge, and we'll go into how I got mine.
Well, I got back, took a little time off, a little R&R, took a tour around the area where I was raised. Drove by a dealership, saw it sitting on the showroom floor. Decided that I was wanting to get rid of the 65 I had. Went in, looked at it, asked the guy if I could drive it, and I said absolutely not. I said okay, then I'll just buy it.
Yeah, weren't you with your buddy at the time? He's like, hey, let's look at that car, dude.
Yeah, so
They joked around about having you buy it or something like that.
I didn't buy it right that minute. We went back to home, and the next day I went back over and bought it. Traded my car in, took off in it, Judge, drove back to the town where I was living at the time.
Told his buddy, I guess, you bought it. He's like, nah.
Pulled up in the garage where he was working. He walked out, big grin on his face, and he said, you didn't just buy that, did you? Yes, I did.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But anyway, I blew the motor up in it, and I couldn't get the dealership to honor some things in their warranty. I got pissed off about it, and I let the car go back. But 40 years later to the day that I released that car, my son found his.
Yeah, mine did not have the original engine. It, in fact, had exactly what I wanted to put in it, just to keep up with, you know, the name and honor of Pontiac and the fast and furious aspect of fuck all these new cars because they're not muscle cars. It had a 455 big block in it, 600 horse, spooled rear end. I mean, a true spooled rear end. You know, it was all the gears were, you know, done in it. It's got, you know, over 600 plus horsepower in it, which is kind of weird because I guess after you blew your engine up, what was it, sheared the starter off through the block, and you never found the starter.
Never found the starter.
They this was actually one of the early ones. It was a Ram Air 3 with a 4-speed, pretty basic model, and you know, he had some adventures in it that I actually had very, 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 very weirdly similar adventures in mine. He spun it out one time on some blacktop and not going very fast, but
yep, spun it out, did a couple of 360s, and ended up in the ditch backwards. Didn't do any damage, fortunately.
And then the other one was, what, you know, you and a bunch of friends were going down an old dirt road, visiting a friend or something, raining.
Yeah, it rained cats and dogs. No gravel on the road, going down a little slope, slid right off the edge, and the front end was hanging over a 30-foot drop. What kept it from falling, I have no idea. But we got out of it. Had to hire a major truck, a huge truck, to come out and get it, tow it out of there.
Yeah, it's really weird because when I got mine, well, he was in the car at the time. I decided, well, yeah, we're at a stop sign. We're going right. Hey, watch this. Punch that son of a bitch. Didn't do a 360, but I spun that thing around hard and damn near ran into a light pole. Like, yeah, I kind of did that once. Well, later I was riding with a buddy of mine and did the same thing. Hey, watch this. Damn. Well, came out going left, power slid out of it and got in the wrong lane, which I would have been fine. I could have stabilized it. Well, here comes a car. So I spun the wheel and it fishtailed, spun the wheel again and again, make sure I didn't hit that car. My judge went sliding sideways straight for a huge ass sign to mile marker post. Oh man, I threw my buddy back in his seat and held him down. He goes, fuck, and hit this. Well, luckily nothing was hit. Went to a big ass ditch backwards.
Back to tailpipe full of mud.
Yeah. We had a guy that stopped and helped me dig it out. Well, at the same time, a cop shows up, pulls over. So, what happened? There was a dog in the road. I told him that. He didn't believe it. Told me a year later, yeah, there wasn't a dog. I know. Okay. Don't do it again. All right. He knew the whole time. He knew what went on. But yeah, this cop's walking around the car, sticking his head in and checking the whole car out, Holy shit. But you guys aren't hurt? No. So you don't need anything? No. Alright, well, you guys have a good day. Be safe. Gets in his car and leaves. Same way he came, which is really weird. So I assume the people we almost hit called the cops. What else? Oh, yeah. When I was younger, I got real big into muscle cars, There's a muscle car I kept wanting to look for, Finally got of age to be able to own and drive a car. I kept thinking, several years before I was even close. Just going through car magazines and Auto Trader and all that crap. Couldn't find one that really greatly appealed to me. I couldn't make up my mind. Well, he told me a story of this judge. He shows me a picture. I go, holy fuck. And that day forward, Judge was my dream car. And originally got a 69 GTO. It was red. It had bench seat, column shift with a Ram Air 3 in it. Unfortunately, when we bought it sight unseen, and its life had spent a couple years in about 2 or 3 feet of water, rotted everything, perfect circle all the way around. Stripped the whole car down, took the body off the frame, everything, and I found it was too much work for us to ever accomplish in a period of time, to be drivable. So we sold it, and then we bought my Judge. Like you said, literally 40 years to the day, got mine from when he got rid of his. Well, before I even bought the car, he had told me about something he had forgotten, and it was the Judge jackets. They came out with some windbreaker Judge jackets that you could order specifically for the Judge owners. Well, he went and ordered 2 of them after he got his Judge. A medium and a small, and he thought he kept them after he got rid of the Judge, but over the years of going through this and that, traveling and everything, they got lost. Well, he told me about them. One day I'm sitting on the computer, eBay, looking for parts, and I come across a Judge jacket from an original owner. Turns out he's got a second one. The pair is a medium and a small, exactly like his. Well, I got on there and I bought them. I spent over $1,000 buying both of them. Right after I bought them, everybody on there, man, they were coming after me and they're going, oh, dude, you ever want to sell that? I can give $1,000 for each jacket, yada, yada, yada. No, I can't do that. No. Yeah. Well, I asked the person, how they came across them. I said, well, I had a Judge once, and I bought those jackets for the Judge. They're the same color as the car, carousel red, that orange kind of, way to it. And he goes, yeah. I just kept them, they've been sitting in a box for 40 years. So, it's time for me to let them go. And I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, man, that is really weird. So I got them before I got in the car. We went to look at the car, and I rolled up wearing that. And the guy who had the car had never seen one before. He'd never seen the jacket before. He's like, did you make that? No. They originally came out with them, but they never really advertised them, so they didn't take off. So to find one's very rare, especially if you find one in the package. Mine's actually got the yellow patch, and some of them came with the, what's that kind of iron-on lettering, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And they never stuck. After you washed them once or twice, the lettering peeled off. Those are even more rare, but to find just those are for almost an exact carbon copy of the old man, same sizes. That was pretty hardcore. So, you know, the judge is staying in the family this time for sure, and we thought about getting him another one, kind of like his. We actually been trying to track down his judge and see if we could at least find who owns it, or see if we could find it and buy it or rebuild it or whatever. We're just hoping it's still on the road. You know, it won't have the original engine in it, but man, I'll tell you what, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool as hell. But anyway, that's kind of the history of the Judge, and you know how I got into it and being my dream car. You know, the second muscle car I ever owned, and then the Chevelle. You guys see a lot of that. That's the third one I've ever owned, and it's, you know, it's one I built by myself. The Judge, you know, nobody but me drives it. The old man got to drive it a few times. That won't ever happen again. That's how you drove it.
Yours actually originated out of California.
Yeah, as we found out through kind of stroke of luck, and I did some research on the VIN a little bit. I'm going to get a hold of Pontiac Historical Association or Society or whatever it is. Have them run a full VIN check on it and find out all they can on it. See what it originally came with and everything. But hey, man, we're taking it home. I've been antsy about it, all knotted up, sickly, kind of like I lost a lover.
And the street value,
yeah,
really surprised me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's finally going to be safe and sound at home with me and under my care and supervision. But the only two people that ever worked on that car since I've owned it is me and the old man. Nobody else ever worked on that car. Robert's probably going to go ahead and get the privilege of working on the car a little bit, but I'm so picky about the car, I won't let anybody eat, drink, smoke, you know, get the car dirty, sweaty, whatever. You're going to be 100%, you know, crystal clean. Might as well just wear a hazmat suit or something to get in the car. And, you know, like I said, I'm the only one who ever drive it. We go to an auto shop, I don't even let them sit in the seat. No, I'm sorry, I'll drive it in. But, yeah, guys, that's the whole history and story of, you know, my love for the Judge and how it kind of originated, you know, from one generation to the next. So. That didn't go as planned. At all.
They didn't run me over.
Fuck, I prefer to run you over.
The fuck?
Robert, I didn't want to run over.
You didn't wait on me.
We hit the Chevelle, but we didn't really damage anything that was important because the thing we damaged had to be replaced anyway. So it didn't fit.
Yeah, so don't feel bad, Tony. Don't let them make you feel bad.
You could have stopped it with your forehead, though.
You smack him. I do.
Pick a
Did you
rock
not
up.
see me smack him in the back of the head and fling my arms up at him? I Gibbs slapped him.
He did Gibbs slap me.
Pow! Motherfucker.
I Gibbs slapped him. Judge is here. I got Gibbs slapped. No brakes.
You deserved it.
Okay. We've established this. Victory smoke. No, real victory smoke. And thank God for Pontiac bumpers.
That bumper's got to be redone anyway. It's got a chip out of it.
Yeah.
Fucking chrome on it.
Well, the Chevelle bumper was, I don't know, spider cracking too.
Already?
The back of it's spider cracking too. Both of them have.
No shit.
Uh-huh. Started
Those are
spider
brand
cracking.
new.
Yep.
Fuck.
So anyway, it crinkled the front headlight extension on the Chevelle, which, like I said, needed to be replaced anyway. $50, no big deal. Pontiac's in perfect condition. Fucking beast.